Hello, Leo. This is your November tarot for all Leo signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I always throw out there, if you're new coming to the channel, watching like under Venus in Leo, then don't be expecting this to be about a love reading. Venus is, for me, is always about sensitivity, whether it's in your positive or your negative, just where the sensitivity is being taken emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. So I don't pull Venus as love. But with that being said, this is for all Leo signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus tarot / astrology, because until I turn around, I never really know what decks are going to be coming forward. Spirit is saying definitely there's some heart chakra, throat chakra going on. Obviously some Saturn, Jupiter, and Sun energy going on. I mean, you're ruled by the Sun. Duh, I'm a Leo, I get it. With all the energies going on with Saturn strengthening, and I do say strengthening, because as we come into the next year, Jupiter is going to be coming into contact with this energy. Jupiter is only going to be in Sagittarius for one more month, but Ceres is already going to be entering with Saturn and Pluto. So it's definitely putting some emphasis on the rules, walls, and boundaries versus karma. So what I'm getting is from Spirit is there's a little bit of issues from the heart to the throat, maybe in the heart, throat, head, you know, like ego versus soulfulness, of bitterness, pride, blame, and fear. But it's like of ending a cycle or ending an era and the beginning of a new. It's like the two-step. Like here's the line and I'm going to cross it. Wait a minute. No, I'm not. I'm going to cross it. Wait a minute. No, I'm not. You know, that little bit of fear of taking that step, making that new leap, going in that new direction, letting something die and something new beginning. And that's kind of normal when you are going into that. But what Spirit is also pointing out is there's definitely going to be issues of self-worth, self-esteem. And when I say issues, I don't mean like you're having negative issues. I'm just saying Spirit is bringing up, obviously, you will be dealing with either bringing healing or acknowledging of self-worth, self-esteem over the month. Definitely all kinds of messaging and communication. I mean, Mercury is in retrograde until the 20th in Scorpio, and then we have a new moon. It's a second new moon in Scorpio. So this is about big changes. It wasn't something that was just one time around. I mean, it took 2 full cycles to make this get, you know, in that right preparation. We're looking at communication. I'm getting gossip all over the board. Something to do with honor and reputation and responsibilities. But that's definitely going to be working with the gossip, working against the self-worth, self-value, self-esteem. Philosophy, ethics, morals. In either the communication or relationships of memberships and community. I'm hearing in the office for many. Definitely coming into a new understanding of your humanitarian interests. But very much an abundance of like the end of something and the beginning of something. And really trying to understand where you are on that line. And it's not even like it's a line. It's just crossing the line is really what I want to say. You know, overcoming some of those fears. Let me double check something really fast. This is kind of throwing me off. And my little notes here, because I always keep my notes close because, you know, you never know when you need them. Pride. Yeah, pride. I'm getting pride and ego is what it is. And I was just putting it with ego, not necessarily the pride. Because like I said, I'm getting the sun energy, Jupiter. Jupiter's bringing an abundance in of setting new rules, walls, and boundaries, standing up for yourself, but watching out if it's prideful and if it's fearful or if it's egotistical. Because it's definitely karmic lessons and reincarnation is being made. New journeying, higher mind, understanding. Anything else? Other than they just keep coming back to communication. And let's face it, Leos, because I'm a Leo, at least in the Leo that I am, I get told often that I'm a bit too brash. Sometimes I just so boldly put it out there. And I'm always telling people, I'm like, if you knew how much I don't say, you would think I was being very nice about it. But sometimes we have to kind of watch it, especially when Mercury is in retrograde and Scorpio. That communication can be very sharp. Scorpio can be very sharp, and it can be intensifying our sharpness even more and making it very much get in between that ego and pride. Very much. So I'm just throwing that out there. Is there anything else? Yeah, there's very much frustrations that you're trying to deal with and figure out what's the best way to overcome them or understand so that you can do something positive with it, because this is what I'm picking up. But that's definitely where ego is getting in the way of soulfulness, third dimensional. Trying to pull you back into the third dimensional energy, keep you from inspiring to be as glorious as you can be. Because my wolf, I have a wolf tattoo, and I don't know, some people out here, have the same issue, but most don't. My tattoos talk, and my wolf is like scratching and gnawing at my back right now on the tattoo. And whenever that happens, this usually has to do with releasing egotistical ideas, third dimensional ideas that have kept you down and has kept you from moving forward quite the way you want. It's kind of like cutting the cord so that it's no longer, you're severing the cord so that it's no longer keeping you from ascending in a form. So there might be something egotistically that you're noticing needs to cut the cord, because the wolf usually happens to do with my shamanic work in the way of helping with psychopump and crossing them over and release what's no longer serving them so that they can go to a better place. Now, I'm hoping that gives you some idea. Let's see. But I'm getting a lot of pursuit of pleasure. Some pursuit of pleasure, getting, really getting to know yourself and enjoy your life and understand what it's going to take. Where you need sacrifice and commitment is what I'm hearing, is where the sacrifice and commitment to enjoying life needs to come in so that you can understand your inner creativity, your inner child, your inner play, your inner fun. And as you bring that out, it helps to lift some of the subconscious energies, cleaning you out, is what I'm being given. So this is who's talking first. So let's see what the cards have to say. Alrighty. Can you please let us know what is going on with the surrounding and manifesting core energies for Leo? The surrounding and manifesting core energies for Leo. They're saying watch out for some of your own self-deceptions. And I feel all across the board like everybody's kind of in a moment of standstill until we get to that new moon at the end of the month, and I think that comes in on the 27th. And I'm getting sacral chakra too. About how you feel about yourself, your confidence. Please tell me about the core manifesting energies for Leo for the month of November. Definitely some third eye or psychic energy, higher mind, higher wisdom and education with all of that. Definitely is like a maybe not illuminating, maybe calibrating, maybe maturing, leveling up is what I like to call it. Valor is the first thing out, and it is a fire sign. It is the 7 of Wands. Here it says you must stand for something or you will fall for anything. It is Leo and Mars. Leo very much picking up its passion, its action, its inner warrior, and standing, its firm energy. By going, I will stand in my power. It's definitely you. However, we're getting failure, which is the 7 of Discs. Very strongly feeling in your power, very strongly standing for what it is you believe in. But like I said, there was something going on, like going back and forth across that line. Because failure, the 7 of Discs, is Saturn. It is speaking to us of, and I said Saturn right off the bat, breaking limited mindset. This is worry, is fear factor, failure, no results. Feeling like you're kind of stagnant, not really moving, but coming into your power. Kind of like, I'm stepping over here, I'm stepping over here, I'm stepping over here, because that's pretty much exactly what I was feeling. Let's see. Tell me what else is going on. Queen of Wands. Yeah, Queen of Wands. This is definitely you all coming into your power, going back and forth, going back and forth, trying to figure out what it is you're standing for. Standing up for, stand for something, fall for anything. Having valor. Make sure you're having clarity. What will you fight for? Versus, what will you fight for? Worry, doubt, fear. And then coming into, now, I got this. I got this. Let me just put all my stuff together and pull up my big girl panties, and I got this. And this is a fire energy. She's definitely inspiration. She knows what she wants. She demands respect. She's independent. She's an independent leader. She is all about her own self-discovery, her own power. It is definitely you coming into your power at this time. So that's a good thing. What? That doesn't count. What else? Okay. Very intellectually scattered, though. So you might want to ground yourself because you might be trying to get into too many things at one time. Is what I mainly get with that. By being elusive, intellectually scattered, yet the Queen of Wands, overcoming the back and forth, Ground yourself so that, you know, you are very firm in that Queen of Wands energy. Is there anything else here about the manifesting core energy for Leo? The Star. This could be you. It's an Aquarius, obviously, but this could also be you. But I always say and the reason I say this could be you is because you have the Queen of Wands. Now, the Star, I always say in Hebrew, is the best way of explaining it is if you're going fishing and you had the hook and you sent the hook out. Well, you're not trying to hook the smallest fish in the sea, right? You want the biggest fish in the sea. The Star is the hook. Ground yourself so the hook gets what it wants because you're the Queen of Wands. Ground yourself, be clear, believe in yourself, and go after the Star. Go after the big fish in the sea because it's there for you right now. The Spirit is saying, you know, ground yourself to your roots and know your roots. I don't know which one it is. They threw me off, so it's either the top or the bottom. What's this one? Yep. things should be getting better. This is, learning through the experience as you are moving forward, but ground yourself and go after the star of what you are trying to create. There's definitely gain coming in. So this is all very positive energy. All right, now let's move on. What is going on in the exterior, up close and personal relationships, such as your loved ones, spouse, dating, up close and personal? Could be family, could be your children. Strength. This is you again, coming very strong in your power. It's all about endurance, unshakable strength, with self-trust. Understand you create your own reality. So what are you thinking about? What are you believing about in these relationships? Because whatever you're feeding your mind in these relationships, you're more than just feeding your mind. You're feeding the power of it into it. And it's about you being strong in your power and creating properly. So what's going on outside of creating our own? This deck is just slightly too big for my hands. And I end up losing them all the time, so I can't use it quite the same. Up close and personal. Up close and personal for Leos. Month of November. Up close and personal for Leos. Outside of creating your own reality. Okay, you're moving. Up close and personal. Up close and personal. I'm sorry, I started laughing because my cat just about fell out of the window. He sits in the window all the time, and I don't know what to get excited by. Up close and personal. All right, one last time, or I'm switching decks. Up close and personal. Thank you. Ooh, this is the Shin in Hebrew. Like I said, a lot of my stuff always comes back to Hebrew. This is the eternal flame, the never-ending, everlasting eternal flame. It is infinity. It is eternally changing. You know how, like, when the flame is lit on a candle, it burns, but it kind of moves, but yet it doesn't move. What I mean is, it's gonna do that. That's the way that it goes. It's like a cycle. That's how it moves. That's part of its movement. It's going to move until it's put out. This is saying that never-ending change is never-ending, and it is definitely a change. It will always be part of you, death and resurrection. This is separating the Shin, cutting away what is not good so that you can consume healthy things. It is destroying the masculine that is unhealthy within the situation, the passion. Not really passion. I would say more of the action and the aggression, the fire that is on an egotistical level. This is definitely bringing Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius. Rules, walls, and boundaries, taking new leaps and bounds. Being ballsy enough to take that chance. Standing in your... I call Jupiter... I call Aquarius a lot of times where the fireworks are going to go off. You don't really know what the fireworks will look like. You just know you go to see the fireworks. But you don't know how big they are. You don't know what color they're going to be. You just know it's going to be a show. That's what this month is kind of going to be. There is a show, an everlasting, shifting, changing show. So create what you want to make sure you're seeing it be, and bring the show into living, energy, Strengthen yourself and create and bring it to you, because there's definitely some things. Resurrection. It is golden dawn. It is a brand new beginning. It is the push forward. It is the eternal flame. It is time and it is judgment. But it is the shifting. This is definitely a brand new era, a brand new change. Some things are flushing out and some things are coming in new. Please tell me what I am missing. Please tell me what I am missing in the up close and personal relationships for Leo. Up close and personal relationships for Leo. Up close and personal relationships for Leo. What am I missing? Think bigger. Don't accept whatever is just given to you. Think bigger. Create bigger. Create bolder. Be the Queen of Wands. No longer being boxed in. Think bigger. Step out of the box. Create larger. Believe in your hopes and your dreams within your very relationships. If you're stagnant within the relationship and you believe in it, then all you're doing is casting more stagnance within a relationship, up close and personal, within whatever these relationships are. Break the spell of the very mundane. Get out and do something new. There's something about change and change for yourself within this. Something about these up close and personal relationships are meant to change, but you need to do your part and get out and do something new. Transition of death may need counsel or a higher counsel or of higher self. This is also considering crossing over, so this could very much be saying, yeah, there's some cords cutting. Step out of your comfort zone. Out of the box. Believe bigger. Start creating better. This is what I feel like a lot of this is. Is there anything else for up close and personal? This is the dancing prayer. She's in fire. This is your inner passionate fires. Your inner passionate fires. It is the fire that feeds the love of who and what you are. Honor your own fire. This is saying, connect with your passion. Connect with your soulfulness. Connect with your oneness. Don't look for it outside of you. And allow the new to come. All right, what's going on in the financial arena? Your jobs, goals, dreams. I just keep dropping this today. Goals, dreams, finances. This area. What is going on for Leo? Goals, dreams, finances. You're just playing with me today, thoughts. Realize what it is you do have. Be appreciative of what it is you do have. This is also a good manifesting technique. Appreciate what you have. Acknowledge what you have. Be thankful for what you have, because that is also how we bring more to us. But it's saying, get past the boredom. Get past the boredom, too, of the temporary pleasure. We're seeking the long run. We're seeking something bigger than that. We don't want to look at it as restless blessings. We want to look at it as, being appreciative for what we have, but we're still ready to go for more, and being thankful for it. Because apparently there has been defeat here. You have felt like you've been stuck in disbelief, you've been pushed back, or even in sabotage. There might have been fear of making some decisions, taking the chance, making the leap. There may have been some destruction that's kind of been in the way. But remember what you have. You know, let me see what else. Seriously? The Hermit, you want to take a couple minutes. Take a couple minutes this month to really figure out where it is you want to redirect this. Because you may be finding out the idea you originally started the month off with is not exactly soulfully, spiritually, where you really want things to go. Whether it's your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. You know, what is interesting you for that enjoyment of life that brings your creativity forward. Like I said, the goals, dreams. But this could also be about a job related, you know. It could be, you know, something that's connecting to your finances. There may be something better out there. There may be that you're not quite on point, kind of like going down the right road, but not, maybe you're looking to the left when you need to be looking to the right. This is saying take some time. Take some time, slow down, ground yourself, really think about what's important to you, what's important to your health, for somebody that was directed. Because you have magic. You have magic and you are able to create anything as long as you stay out of your negative. The only thing that I say negative about magic, the magician, when it pops up, is the magician is still learning. The way I see the magician in the cards, the magician is still learning. The magician can be taught all spells, but unless it's truly connected to the higher self and that source energy, you can make as many spells as you want. You're going no damn where. This is what I'm getting at. Get a little deeper inside. Be thankful for what you do have, what you have learned, what you've lost, so that you know what you do still have and what you're thankful for. You know, get right with self. Go inward for a hot little minute throughout this month. Really figure out what it is that connects with your soul fire, that keeps you going in the way you want, that helps you be creative, that helps you experience your goals, your dreams, your ambitions. Because in the long run, if you're following all of that, then it should be coming into your actual financial success in one way or another, because it brings you back to self with self-value, self-esteem, because you're connected to yourself, your higher source. You're connected to your truth. If you're connected, you can turn your magic on and create anything you want. But it all depends on if you're connected. If not, that means this is time for you, the Hermit, to go in and get connected. However, you do have judgment coming with you. So this is definitely something positive that's coming your way. But like I said in the beginning, I feel like we're kind of in a standstill until that new moon. So this might be, you know, re-prepping, reorganizing, definitely figuring out soulfully exactly how you want to place the situation yourself. And then go launch it. Then go after it. The Ace of Swords. Get your clarity straight. All right. Tell me what's going on with the Leo on an introverted level. What's going on inside of Leo? Ace of Wands. This is all good. You're just learning on a new level to see yourself, your power, and your inner fire. You're learning how to find your inner flame. You're learning how to break through and be more motivated to the very inspiration of what you are. It's finding your potential. Then you have the Three of Wands. Virtue. Think with integrity. You're learning to bring your integrity back, strengthen it, and go after everything that you want. There's nothing wrong with that. This month looks glorious for you. Success. But tell me more on an emotional level. Spirit says some of you are coming over some of your own self-undoing and learning how to rise into who you are. You have to learn to believe in yourself. This all has to do with having confidence. The Fool. Take a chance. Believe in yourself. Take a chance on you. Bringing wealth. Bringing wealth. Prosperity, success. But like I said, the only thing I'm going to go back for is this. Because I'm going to end the cards right here. Wealth brings prosperity and success. Remember soulfully, wealth is health. The Magician is also popped up in that area of the outer world, of the goals, dreams, wishes, ambitions, finances. Health is wealth. But if it's not connected to the inner source of who and what you are, your higher self, source energy, wealth is actually spiritually empty. So you take that where you want to take it. I love you guys. Bye.